Hello. So today we are going to talk about the term Usufruct as a right. According to the section 130 of the German Civil Code, Usufruct is the right to hold possession of an object and make all uses of it. The subjects of this right is in general related to the real estate, such as land, condominiums, leaseholds, or mortgages. With Usufruct, you have the right to use the house, the property, the asset, the apartment, and earn the income from it, such as rent or a leasing income, without being registered as the owner in the land register. So there are some obligations and rights as a beneficiary of Usufruct and as the property owner. As a beneficiary, you can earn profits from the property. However, you are responsible from the insurance as well as you obliged to maintain the property in a proper way. And you need to take over the renovations or possible repairs in the future. Well, you can't encumber yourself with a usufructuary right and you can sell the property. Additionally, usufruct is connected to the person of the beneficiary, so therefore naturally it is not a transferable or a heritageable right. On the other hand, as the owner, you can sell the property in any time, even without the consent of the usufructuary. You can also limit the right of use either in terms of the time or by excluding certain rooms from the usufruct, for example. But this must be stipulated in the contract, of course. Additionally, owner's obligations include paying for extraordinary maintaining costs, such as heating upgrades. Also, owner has a responsibility for the local authorities' contributions to the local community and development. Overall, the first part from like this, okay? So for the second part, as the distinct cases, we can talk about different types of usufruct. In the case of a gratuitous usufruct, the owner transfers a usufructuary right to another person without surrendering the property. So this is the case, for example, when a property owner decides that his son may dispose of the rental income, then this is gratuitous usufruct. Secondly, in the case of a secured usufruct, there is an extension to the loan of a mortgaged land, so the creditor can gain additional income from that mortgaged land. Then this is secured usufruct. Third, in the case of a subordinate or a legacy usufruct, a third person is specified to whom the usufruct passes after the death of the current usufructuary. For example, the children or the heirs or the partner of the current usufructuary. Then this is subordinate or legacy usufruct. Lastly, if the owner gives the ownership of the property but retains the right to use the property and benefit to the income of that property, then this is called reserved usufruct. For example, let's say some parents want to donate their asset, their property or their farm to their children before their death in their lifetime, with using the usufruct while they are living in the property and taking care of the property, also benefit from the income that comes from that property. They can maintain it. At the same time, they can transfer the ownership to the next generation while living in there. So usufruct is a right that can give this kind of benefits to them. Overall, that's it. Thank you.